neurons were firing, you thought something, and you have to face that fact.
Neurons were firing, but calling that thinking is charitable.
You know what? Agreed. Anyway, coming into this game, we have a very familiar matchup here on screen. It looks like they're starting off the same way they did in the last set.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see Tenni pick as many different characters in this set as he did in the last one.
Or, interestingly enough, we may see him go the exact same amount of characters in the same order that he did last time. And that would really confuse me, because then I would really need to ask him what's going on.
He forgot to set his playlist to shuffle.
But all right, coming in here, Banjo and Kazooie and Pokemon Trainer. Again, 5 whole characters to worry about.
Yeah, for sure. That seems like unfair at first blush.
Agreed, right? Oh, but so does that forward smash.
Hold that forward smash and just bully the hell out of your teammate, unfortunately.
Did he have any choice? He didn't look like he charged it for very long.
I would have just continued to hold it and let someone hit me.
Just take a bite of that, but after a Wonder Wing with a almost not even fully charged forward smash. That's like one of the good graces of Ultimate, that you can charge a forward smash, or any smash for that matter, past its full charge limit and just kind of sit there.
Tenni seems very, very content to just sit there and charge smashes.
Agreed. And yet, that one time when it was crucial, he just decided, not this time. Okay.
Ooh, the Tomahawk. He was about to get in there with the MG hub grab, and I think he decided to roll back. So I may have been expecting a button coming out of z3rg3m.
Looks like Sinker's already started to close the gap with his consistent kill options. And that's one thing that I've noticed that Drago's really good at, sealing kills with Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's not just Wonder Wing like you would expect from an ordinary Banjo. We're not talking Elite Smash right here. Oh, but somehow he saves him with a neutral.
Oh, my God!
And they both pay the ultimate price. The Super Smash Brothers ultimate price.
Stop it.
Beautiful maneuver, but Murr's awareness.
I will not be accepting these puns on commentary. I'm putting the kibosh on this right now.
Any hoodly dandy. Moving on into the match. This is a not too bad of a lead, actually. I think the Drago and Tenni really do stand more than a ghost of a chance here. However, that chance is dwindling more and more every time I say something.
We were, what, 2 minutes in? A minute in? And he was already 3 stocks down. That is not what you want to be seeing. Indeed. Oh, he had the right idea, but the boomerang was in the wrong spot at the wrong time for him.
Okay. Coming in the dash attack to rescue Tenni from that disadvantageous situation. And then Murr and z3rg3m immediately asserting center stage. They have a very methodical game plan, like the classics of Ultimate. Fundamentals are in play. Oh, the Wonder Wing to re-establish stage control. That's an interesting use of it.
Yeah, I like it in theory, but at the same time, he's on his last stock, and he has 3 Wonder Wings left.
And lag. Let's not forget.
Oh my God! That was so cool!
So long, Charizard! And that is so long to Banjo and Kazooie as well. That game was a mess.
So long, gay Charizard. So long, gay Bowser.
All right. It doesn't matter what kind of matter of reptile you are, Mario will seal the deal with the same move he always has.
Yeah!
Can I get a Yahoo in chat? All right, Yoshi's Island.
Press 1 for Yaha, press 2 for Gahan.
All right, I get the feeling that we're going to the same stage with the same characters as last time. Is that going to be? No, he's staying Pokemon Trainer. No DDD to be seen this round. He has faith.
He's settled. He's like, you know what? I've committed. We're going to be playing the big lizard, the slightly smaller lizard, and the smallest turtle.
We got reptiles.
Gang.
For days. But all right, I mean, why pick DDD when you can choose to be a heavy whenever you want?
I'm curious why he's starting on Squirtle, because I feel like neither of these characters are characters that I would want to pick Squirtle into.
Damage building?
Sure, but I feel like Banjo is a better point character, and you're better off playing support with Ivysaur, and then switching to Charizard when you need the kills.
Ooh, that's granted. Given that Ivysaur's projectile is so godlike.
It's really good. It has some flaws in singles. I think people have started to realize that Ivysaur is not as powerful a character.
Just period.
Yeah, but in doubles, I think just the threat of having an active projectile holding center like that is just so threatening.
All right, it looks like Tenni's taking our advice subtly but surely, and he goes to Ivysaur. Probably mostly for the percent advantage. Oh, and the Charizard comes out, just barely making it back to ledge there. Oh! The capitalization that I'm seeing from z3rg3m and Murr off of each other's hits is just... I don't know how they keep that awareness in mind.
Absolutely. They are playing on a different level right now. Like, they were doing well when we watched Winners Finals, but versus Bane and Cannon Red, and especially in this set, I've been just so impressed with the quality of play.
Seriously. Like, they're in the doubles mindset. They aren't thinking, I need to get my combo off. They're thinking, how can I get this combo to my teammate to make it better?
Yeah. That is the kind of mentality you need to play doubles.
That's what comes with trust. You have to trust your teammate.
Also, would like to point out that Pokemon Trainer is so strong in doubles. Imagine being able to play a powerful zoner, then switch into Charizard and live until 195.
Be a heavy whenever you want. Oh, gracious! Galloping gumballs! MRRRR on the offense! That's the first forward air I've seen him pull out all of doubles.
I think so.
That it counted.
That it did.
Get all four of those mighty knuckles.
Get them both inside of that bomb. Good
that
awareness.
combo from z3rg3m, major damage. They may be in the doubles mindset, but that doesn't mean they're going to capitalize. They're not going to capitalize on their own combos in a single mindset either. Okay, coming in here, z3rg3m makes it back flawlessly. Oh, and the Wonder Wing, but not at anywhere near a percent where that's a threat.
God, I feel like we've been doing so much talking about z3rg3m because he's doing such a remarkable job just playing and just a very hyper-aware.
He's just hard to ignore.
Yeah, but God, MRRRR is so immortal. He's still on his first stock.
Looks like MRRRR's the one with the deep pockets now.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got a new pair of overalls and a new pocket's been installed.
These are cargo pants from the Gap.
This is where I keep my stocks. Okay. 150%. I think, yeah, maybe they just changed mindsets and said, all right, MRRRR's going on to the defense and z3rg3m's gone on offense. And z3rg3m's making dutiful use of it.
They do look a lot more aggressive in general than they did earlier, and I think it's paying dividends.
It could be that they noticed that defensive play wasn't really getting them the double last time they fought.
Good awareness, by the way, on MRRRR's part. He knew that the switch was going to come out. He didn't have the timing to make his up air up be frame tight, so he was just like, I'm just going to land and then force IB to disadvantage, which didn't really work out, but I'd rather that than whipping an up B and then eating a huge
Still
punish.
great theory, yet not too much commitment either.
Yeah.
He's weighing his options. This game is all about calculated risks, and that was going through. Oh my goodness!
He was ready. He was ready.
He says, all right. Nice stock. Here's another nice one.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. Back throw. Oh my goodness. These two are so good at capitalizing off of each other when it's still 4 players on the screen. I can't imagine the kind of capitalization we're about to see when it's 2v1.
Oh my god, this is scary. Good job fighting himself in with that tether cancel into up air. Smart.
Oh, I love that. Oh, and he finds his way back up regardless. And MRRRR seals that with a simple ledge trump to back air.
That he will.
Wow, they are commanding this first set.
They're doing so well.
It could be that we're being lured into a false sense of security, however, as well as them. Because Drago and Tenni could just be downloading them with the first set.
That's true.
Viable
It reminds
strategy.
me of Big House when, who is that? Why am I blanking? z3rg3m was playing against, who was he in Grand Finals with?
Which tournament?
Big House. z3rg3m was playing Sonic versus someone. I don't remember who.
DeBuzz?
Maybe?
I think DeBuzz was in Grand Finals, wasn't it?
No, I don't remember what set it was, but it was whatever set he was playing Sonic. But he was like, yeah, I went Sonic for the first 2 games and lost those games exclusively because I was gathering information. And then 3-0'd him.
You know, me and my friend Jace, were like, just like floored by the fact that z3rg3m went Corrin for 2 straight games against somebody and lost the set as a result, but he was just gathering data. Ganondorf?
Okay. Wait. The Banjo is on Ganon, and the Pokemon Trainer is on Banjo.
And they just both have the same forward air. We're going to see a lot of forward air this game.
People are going to die.
I guess they both had a Banjo all along.
I am, however, curious as to the thought process for picking Ganondorf into a character that is so content to sit back as Young Link. But you know what? We'll see how it goes.
Confirms and kill power.
That's true.
Ganondorf has all the opportunity to unleash his ridiculous kill power in a double scenario.
True.
And also, his option coverage. Ganondorf does a great job covering his own options. Like getting you out of choke and suddenly he's going to kill you if you make the wrong choice.
He also has the unique ability to just be the most threatening character in the entire game.
Was that SDI that got Drago out of that situation?
No,
or was
I
that
think,
just coincidence?
No, so z3rg3m was fading back because he wanted to reach the ledge.
Makes sense.
So by fading out, he lost the last hit because he was so far on the outside of the up B.
Yeah, you don't want to lose your stock and get it. It's already a kill percent, right?
Yeah.
Not worth it. Calculate your risks. Okay. So far, this doesn't seem to be the move.
Yeah, I would say so.
As excited as I am to see Ganondorf in any means of play, doubles, singles, I don't care if it's squad strike, I just want some Ganondorf in my life. Oh, and manages to get the downer, but not hitting MRRRR. The spacing is perfect.
Up smash. Up air, too. Oh my god.
Gracious. The follow-up's are real.
Speaking of kill power, indeed.
You know what? Ganondorf is contented to sit here and there.
I feel like a lot of characters in Ultimate feel that way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the down air!
Woof!
z3rg3m just loves seeing people slipping and then coming up near him, and he's like, well, I guess I can take the stock now.
Yeah, I don't need a Master Sword to kill Ganondorf this time. I gotta try for some power. I don't know how. Wow, goodness.
He got upbeat into the stage a little bit, and then he tried to buffer attack, air dodged instead.
Another tragic stock. We've seen
know
too
how
many
it
of
goes.
those this set already. All right, coming in here. Where are you going?
That was a shit setup. I really like that that MRRRR was able to take that all the way off of a single down tilt from z3rg3m that he wasn't able to capitalize on. Good team awareness.
Ooh, yeah, agreed. That's all they've had this round. That is their strength. They are one in mind. One is the left brain, one is the right. Okay, hopping in here. Tenni slowly making his way back to the stage. I am fighting myself to not say Senku.
I'm also so glad that z3rg3m realized that he just needed to hold shield like that next to Ganon, because the second you drop shield, Ganon comes through.
Not enough juice, but he has the stock to take. I know, yeah, I definitely appreciate that too. Oh, the double!
Oh my god!
Oh my
Goodness!
Oh my god! Seize this!
5 hits in such quick 6.
There's a reason that Link is the counterpick to Ganon, everybody.
This one doesn't even have the Sword of Evil's Bane. He's just going in.
He just has been, generation after generation.
This is looking like an 80% speedrun right here.
Oh my goodness. I can't tell if I'm busy from the hunger I'm feeling or from these ridiculous doubles combos. They are taking me for a ride on this carousel.
Ledge traps.
Okay, coming in here. What? Ganondorf just can't function in this situation. There's no... Bring him to me!
I love the stretcher interactions on this stage. They're always so goofy and so funny.
Link's like, I got short legs. I need a little help. And the
Little baby
platform's like,
legs.
allow me.
Got you. On my way.
Oh my god. All right. You don't need any iron boost to steal a stock at 150%. Okay, so
back to a team comp we saw earlier,
Oh,
rather
yeah.
than switching things up a little bit more than I think we previously anticipated.
and could this turn the game all the way around and get it to a game 5? Are they going to be lucky to get a game 4? We'll see.
Find out next episode.
On Super Smash Bros. Z. Into the game we go. And already we see Drago sealing some combos, dragging them both into his nair. Oh, tragic.
Wait, was that the reset?
No? No. Was it?
I think that was game 2.
Was it really? I thought that was game 2. Yeah, I thought something.
I could be wrong.
I could also be wrong.
Part of me feels like I got Ganon up smash during that game, and now I'm all disoriented.
And now we're looking at Pokemon Stadium 2, and that is a very neutral stage to begin with.
Certainly.
People at home, give us your good graces. We're just going to assume that this is game 3. If not, then it's only game 1. We're both on the same wavelength. We're both not thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
Just want to make sure. I'm glad we're getting confirmation.
Okay. Looking like a pretty good game so far. z3rg3m already lost 1 stock, which is not his specialty.
Yeah,
Not as weak.
z3rg3m being a stock down to everyone is this is a large change of pace from what we've seen. Oh my god, the Wonder Wing coming through!
A simple punish with Wonder Wing. Again, it's basically just a mobile smash attack.
Yes. As I said earlier, it is horizontal waft 5 times the stock.
God. What if you used walk to accelerate horizontally?
I don't like that. Put that back.
I can run faster if I just unleash it. God. Ooh, and z3rg3m not having enough juice to make it back to the ledge there.
This is not too bad. If z3rg3m can keep the pattern that he's been on of just like sitting back, throwing projectiles, and being an adequate stock tank, I think they can make this even pretty quickly.
Yeah, finding his old pace, but that doesn't really seem to be one of the games earlier. Because MRRRR's been the defensive one, while z3rg3m's been on the full offense. And the capitalization.
Certainly. But my point being, we are very aware that that is something that he's very capable of.
They are both very capable players.
Certainly.
And in we go. We're going to find out, though, who's the more capable in this set. This is the final countdown. Oh my goodness, the pressure! The pressure on that shield.
He tried to land with that Wonder Wing, and z3rg3m was like, nope.
No. Go shut that operation down.
I don't want to deal with that right now.
Real freaking quick. This is about to be an even stocked game in Green Team's favor if they make one mistake, and that mistake was quick. Oh, and a second one to boot.
This is not, like I mentioned a minute ago, this is not an insurmountable lead at all. MRRRR is at kill percent from DDD. Banjo always has Wonder Wing on deck.
Oh, speaking of which.
Yep. And now they're in the lead very, very soundly.
That's the disparity of doubles, right? You're like, they're in the lead. They're not. They are. Maybe not.
Very feast or famine game mode.
Stock lead versus percent lead is a game you have to play.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, unfortunately bouncing with that projectile.
Just a fusillade of projectiles. I'm seeing nothing but Gordos, fire arrows, boomerangs, fireballs, and eggs.
I like the idea of trying to catch that air dodge with the Gordo and then getting the frame trap on landing with the forward tilt. That was good awareness on Tenni's part for sure.
I also like the attempts that Senku, or that Drago is making on catching landings with the one. And there goes the game.
That will do it.
I felt like I was on the same breath as there was 4 stocks on the screen.
That went so fast.
All right. Well, a good start for yellow team on sets 2. And as we said before, or as I mentioned before,
it feels
might have been
weird.
just a download on the first set because they didn't bring out DDD at all.
True.
They didn't want to give them the opportunity.
It feels really bizarre saying yellow and green team because I feel like those are the 2 team colors that no one picks.
You know, it's a good point. You ought to see the representation in grand finals. And some character representation you wouldn't expect either.
This is a very diverse set of teams. You know, like I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh, we're going to get like Snake Pikachu versus Joker Pokemon Trainer or whatever. But no, we're getting Banjo DDD versus Mario Young Link.
Not to mention Tenni's slew of characters that he's been bringing out for the entirety of their sets.
Absolutely. Doubles is far from a solved format.
Oh yeah, I don't think it'll ever be. This game has
There's
too many characters for that.
There is far too much.
Okay, coming in here, and suddenly we're seeing some friendly fire right out of the gate. But no friendly fire arrows just yet.
Got to pick the right
Wonder Wing's right back, but z3rg3m was so ready for that Wonder Wing. He knows the recovery options of Banjo-Kazooie.
That is the most critical thing that I found about playing against Banjo is finding your openings on Wonder Wing and forcing Banjo to use them in bad spots just to exhaust that resource. Because Banjo playing from behind with Wonder Wings like offline, not a very solid character.
Yeah, and one of the easiest ways to get rid of them is just to send him off stage as often as possible, and as horizontally as possible. He only has so many options out there.
Unfortunately, that down smash took Tenni's stock, so not a position that your heavy wants to find themselves in as being the first one.
Yeah, but it could be worse. He could be a lightweight.
Well said.
Oh, I love that parry animation. Just flex on him, baby. Oh! All right, no more Wonder Wings on deck for this first stock, but you know what? It's his first stock. He's doing great. Okay, yeah, he's trying to do it out of like the corner because that's like the thing you do with Banjo-Kazooie, but you gotta fight the instinct.
Ooh. I love how well designed the parry sound effect is. Every time someone gets a parry, I'm like, ooh, okay.
It's like, and you're like, oh, crispy.
Especially when people get like parries on multi-hits, I just lose my mind.
It's like a sip of purified water.
Yeah. It's a sip of McDonald's Sprite.
Slap me on the tongue, baby. Oh my god. But all right, wow. MRRRR and z3rg3m with 3 stocks. Forget z3rg3m tanking, it's the whole team.
So many people are getting hit, I don't even know what I'm watching anymore.
Doubles, baby.
Doubles indeed.
If everybody's getting hit at the same time, there's a 99% chance.
Yeah. That was a good up tilt actually from z3rg3m in that corner, trying to get Gordo away and also just challenging Tenni.
z3rg3m's guard on the ground, the way he keeps you from landing is just almost flawless.
I would like to remark that we are currently at 5 minutes 45 seconds in.
Whoa!
And has yet to lose a stock.
Yeah, matter of fact, he's got as many R's as he does stocks.
And there it goes.
Why is it always right when I'm saying something? I'm like, look at z3rg3m, they both have and MRRRR, he has as many
That is how it be.
The wind from my sails. But regardless, 2 stocks on both of them is not a sad place to be.
Good up here, taking one on the teammate for one on the opponent. You know, sometimes you gotta take that.
Oh yeah. Oh, this lead is starting to look insurmountable, and I'm guessing Tenni's going to be switching characters in this next coming game.
Quite possibly.
But then again, they are on the enemy's counter-pick stage, and maybe this is the best pick for DDD. Oh, and it's not looking like it, not feeling like it either.
And I don't know how many Wonder Wings that Drago's got on deck, but none of them are going to help him right here.
I think we need to worry more about how many stocks he has, and that is 0.
My thought process was he has 1 stock left. His chance of making a comeback is greatly contingent on the number of Wonder Wings he has on that stock.
Are you a Wonder Boy, or are you a Tripper? Or is this Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii?
I remember seeing a video that I think Shoyo James posted, or Rivers posted after Banjo came out, where he was like, I'm a genius. And he did Wonder Wing with no charges of Wonder Wing left. to put himself in a knockdown on ledge and then killed his opponent, who was Chrom, with an invincible get-up attack. Which is just so cool.
Thanks, I hate it. I just imagine like one pluck of the band just like bing.
Yeah.
How's it feel? All right. What are we going to see from Tenni? That's the question. All right. Looks like we're about to see something very optimal.
Lucina and me.
Optimal
You were
character
talking
choice.
earlier about how Lucina wasn't on the screen.
And here we are.
We shouldn't have said anything. Commentator's curse.
A self-fulfilling prognostication, as it were. Back on Town and City we go, and Lucina is the choice.
Let's see how this works out for them. I think that having a Lucina on your team is just always a safe bet. She's just so adept at almost everything, really.
Oh, yeah. Lucina is always in a position to acclimate to the enemy's playstyle. She has no losing matchups, as is the popular opinion.
I would be inclined to agree. She's also one of those versatile doubles characters capable of being a stock tank, capable that can just hide behind big hitboxes, or she can go in, hide behind those hitboxes, and play pretty aggressively with adequate backup.
She is just versatile. As versatile as Shulk, but way simpler.
Yeah, that is true. She's definitely the cloud of this game. Not quite as impressive in doubles, but the principles are still there, certainly.
Yeah, and a recovery is never bad.
True. Involve frame 1.
Whoa, 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 Wonder Boy.
Calm your jets.
All right, that is the last of his Wonder Wing. All he's got left is Wonder Bread, and it is looking pretty soggy. Oh, wow! That forward air! Setting him so high off his bouncing on the stage.
I really like him using that down air just to get down there. I figured that he realized that he had a bit of a window of opportunity to sit safely and just took it.
Yeah, once you get past the 150%, up air is going to be the best option for Mario. Up air is always a good option for Mario, I think. Ooh, the Wonder Wing, but MRRRR being the only one to block it.
That bomb coming through preventing the punish, too. I'm not even sure if that was intentional, but if it was, then z3rg3m is on top of everything and then some.
It's our commentator's job to always assume the best of the player.
Well said.
Oh! Have a slice of Wonder Bread on me.
Long distance with punishing.
It's just a smash attack.
Yeah.
It crosses half the stage.
Do you ever play Street Fighter Third Strike?
No, as a matter of fact, I have not.
For those of you at home that have, it's Makoto Dash Punch.
I'm a party game player, thank you.
As am I, it's fine. I'm not cultured enough. I'm actually surprised that MRRR's up air didn't connect there. Maybe Lucina was just a little bit too floaty.
Weird to think about.
Yeah. She is rather floaty in this game.
I'm noticing that being on the platforms and doubles is just the absolute worst position. Oh! But an even worse position is kissing the blast zone.
I'm very confused as to why he forward smashed his teammate. Maybe he was hoping to forward smash everyone that was inside of that up B. Didn't quite work out that way.
Not quite, and the get-up attack actually frees him from that situation. Oh, but Tenni, regardless, finds himself off stage. Okay, coming in here. Oh, and they are sandwiched. Oh, but not for long.
Being sandwiched is the last place that you want to find yourself in doubles. That is such a scary position.
Ooh, and the up smash takes you. I really was surprised as you were.
Maybe it was expecting a different button to come out and up smash just got him on the wrong DI. Sometimes it happens.
I think it happened in one of their first games in the last set they played, too.
Possibly.
The last set they played. I was like, wait, I didn't see any lightning.
I love that we have like the blue DI pillars and the lightning stuff in this game, so we can always see where a player was DIing and the replays and whatnot, and you can always track that sort of stuff. It's nice being able to see where a player was going.
With a trained eye.
Certainly.
I think that was covered in like the first Ultimate broadcast before the game was even released, so it never hurts to go back and refresh yourself on the fundamentals.
Yeah, I love that it's not intrusive. Like, it's not something that you notice unless it's pointed out, but once it is, it's like, oh my god, I can see it in the Matrix. Yeah. I know where he's DIing now.
Kind of like how there's like those guiding arrows for PK Thunder now.
Yeah, that is quite nice. And also water gun. Or not water gun, hydro pump.
But right now we need to talk about that back air. That perfectly placed, sweetly spotted back air.
It is the commentator's sole sacred duty to make note of the back airs that happen to be of the nice variety.
In fact. A back air of the nice persuasion. Connoisseurs of those back airs.
You know what else I think is of the nice persuasion is this wonderful doubles play that we've been seeing.
Oh, matter of fact. It's grand finals. I can't expect to see anything but nice play.
I've been very pleased thus far.
You can't see it, but every time we say nice, I have an okay sign on my right hand.
I figure that chat's, they hear it in the tone of your voice.
Oh, and we're back to Mr. Game & Watch. This was the comeback team comp.
This is the last-ditch effort, so if there's any time to break out the Game & Watch, it's going to be now.
Matter of fact. All right, in we go. This is looking like possibly the last game. This is the tournament life for Drago and Tenni. MRRRR and z3rg3m with the comeback.
They've been doing such a remarkable job.
The vengeance is strong in them. The momentum they garnered from getting through losers finals all the way to grands and through the first set, it feels like they're unstoppable.
Listen, playing that well against Ben and Cannon Red is no easy feat, so I feel like coming off of that, you've got to be confident.
The first puff ever to top Shockwave's top 8, and my goodness. Somehow you pull through almost effortlessly.
Are there any better puff players than Cannon Red? I don't know the puff metagame. So.
I don't think so. There are some in like Artica over in Japan is a debatable pick for the best puff, but Cannon Red is
when in
really
doubt, it's a
up.
Japanese player.
Usually.
Can Banjo's up B like spring gimp like Sonic's can?
I wouldn't say it's as effective, but it does have a hitbox.
Okay, that's what I was interested.
It's a lot like Bendo has a lot of things that are like, you know, similar to other people's moves, but not quite as effective. Like, his grenade is almost like Snake's, but bigger and harder to grab instantly.
Yeah. It's also got a lower timer.
True.
Thank God.
Thank God. Otherwise, he would be a straight zoner, and that is the last thing Banjo deserves.
Amen, brother. We were remarking that if there was going to be a team that made this comeback, it was going to be the Banjo Game & Watch, but it looks like that's not necessarily working out for them as well as we had hoped.
Not so far. The evidence points in the opposite direction.
z3rg3m and MRRRR are just such an impenetrable wall. There's no war inside Boston side.
That wall, you cannot hear your neighbors.
Soundproof indeed.
Right coming through, z3rg3m gets Senku off stage yet again, causing another Wonder Wing. This is the strat we've been saying. Get Banjo horizontally vulnerable, and that is his only choice.
Just lost his first stock.
Just barely.
Yeah, and Drago is close to losing that stock, and Tenni's on the last one. So
this came into the game, a couple extra mushrooms, saying, I'm going to be the one holding the weight in this
Oh my
round.
God, that narrowed up, he was so smart. If he had stolen that double jump with that by staggering it just a little bit, I think that stock would have been gone.
Well, the idea was there.
Yeah.
And that's what's frightening.
I've never seen that before. That was cool.
The oil spill didn't even do. What did it do? Is it the angles of the stage?
Maybe?
Something shenanigans.
Maybe he was DIing into the stage. Maybe he didn't absorb strong enough platform or strong enough hitboxes or whatever. Hard to say.
Okay, Drago loses another stock. I didn't even notice what Tenni
is that
absorbed.
Banjo's Star KO sound? That just sounded like a guy. Like, that didn't even sound like Banjo. It just sounded like a guy that was like, oh God!
I mean, that's basically what Banjo is. He's just a guy. The most average of jokes. He's like Yogi Bear, but the game character.
My God. I never thought about it that way, but I think you're right.
Okay. So what are the options for Game & Watch's oil spill? What can he absorb?
I think everything from Gunlink. I think it's anything that you could reflect, he can absorb.
Interesting. Oh, what's this going to be? Is this going to be an up throw? Oh, he just holds him for so long, but no match at all.
This is a real hard spot for Tenni to be in.
I would say so. 2 stocks, double 2 stocks to 1. 147, you're one of the lightest characters imaginable. We're already straightening the tablecloth with the camera, baby. Yeah. But somehow, Tenni's wherewithal, his fighting spirit is not extinguished.
Part of me wants to believe.
There's a couple. Oh!
Never. I shouldn't have said anything. That's fine. That was a great set, though.
That was an incredibly well-played set from MRRRR and z3rg3m. They came right the heck back. They said, all right, well played, but we'll be back with a vengeance, and we will win 2 sets.
And
on top of
that
your 1.
was our doubles grand finals.